So, we pick up the story with Isaac. He's old now, really old. His eyes are failing him, so he's essentially blind, and he feels like his time on earth is running out. One day, he calls in his oldest son, Esau. Now remember the dynamic here. Isaac loves Esau, the outdoorsy, rugged hunter type, and Rebekah loves Jacob, the quiet homebody. Isaac tells Esau, "Son, I'm old. I could go any day now. Do me a favor, grab your bow and arrows, go hunt some game, and make me that savory stew I love. Then, I'm going to give you my soul's blessing before I die." This wasn't just a good luck son high five. In this culture, the patriarchal blessing was a huge deal. It was a legal will, a prophecy, and a spiritual transfer of power all rolled into one. Rebekah, of course, was listening near the tent door. Moms always know everything, right? As soon as Esau leaves to hunt, Rebekah goes into full crisis management mode. She knows God had prophesied years ago that the older will serve the younger, and she is determined to make sure Jacob gets that blessing, by hook or by crook. She finds Jacob and says, "Listen, your dad is about to bless Esau. Go to the flock, get me 2 young goats, and I'm going to cook a meal that tastes exactly like his wild game. You're going to take it in to him, and you are going to get that blessing." Jacob, to his credit, hesitates, but not because it's wrong. He's worried about getting caught. He says, "Mom, Esau is a hairy man. I am a smooth man. If Dad touches me, he'll know I'm faking it, and I'll get a curse instead of a blessing." Rebekah, being the intense ride-or-die mom she is, says, "Let the curse fall on me. Just go get the goats." This is where it gets wild. Rebekah cooks the goats to taste like venison, a culinary miracle in itself. Then she takes Esau's best clothes, which probably smelled like dirt in the outdoors, and puts them on Jacob. But what about the skin texture? Rebekah takes the skins of the goats, yes, actual goat fur, and wraps them around Jacob's hands and the smooth part of his neck. Imagine the scene. Jacob is standing there, smelling like his brother, wearing goat fur on his wrists, holding a bowl of stew, shaking in his sandals. Jacob walks into his father's tent. "Father," Isaac answers, "Here I am. Who are you, my son?" Jacob lies. He says, "I am Esau, your firstborn. I've done what you asked. Sit up and eat so you can bless me." Isaac is confused. "How did you find it so quickly, my son?" Jacob pulls out the ultimate spiritual card. "The Lord your God gave me success." Isaac still isn't convinced. The voice sounds wrong. He says, "Come closer so I can touch you and see if you really are Esau." Jacob steps forward, heart pounding. Isaac feels the goat hair wrists and says the famous line, "The voice is the voice of Jacob, but the hands are the hands of Esau." He asks one more time, "Are you really my son Esau?" Jacob says, "I am." So Isaac eats. He drinks some wine. Then he says, "Come here and kiss me, son." When Jacob leans in, Isaac smells the clothes, the scent of the open field, and he is finally convinced. Isaac unleashes a powerful, irreversible blessing over Jacob. He prays for the dew of heaven, the richness of the earth, and crucially, lordship over his brother. "May nations serve you and peoples bow down to you. Be lord over your brothers." It's done. The transfer of the covenant that started with Abraham has passed to Jacob. Jacob barely makes it out the door. The Bible says he had scarcely gone out when Esau walks in from hunting. Esau cooks his food, brings it in, and says, "Sit up, father, and eat your son's game, so you may bless me." Isaac freezes. "Who are you?" "I'm your son, your firstborn, Esau." The Bible says Isaac trembled violently. He realizes he's been duped, but he also knows he can't take the blessing back. He stammers, "Who was it then that hunted game and brought it to me? I ate it before you came, and I blessed him, and indeed he will be blessed." When Esau hears this, he lets out a loud and bitter cry. It's actually heartbreaking. He begs, "Bless me too, my father." Isaac says, "Your brother came deceitfully and took your blessing." Esau is furious. "Isn't he rightly named Jacob? He took my birthright, and now he's taken my blessing." He asks if Isaac has anything left for him. Isaac gives Esau a blessing, but it sounds more like a hard prophecy. He tells Esau he will live by the sword and serve his brother, but eventually he will break that yoke from his neck. Esau hates Jacob. He doesn't just want to fight him, he plans to kill him as soon as Isaac dies. Rebekah hears about the threat and tells Jacob, "Run, go to my brother Laban in Haran. Stay there until your brother cools off." She thinks it'll be a few days. It turns out to be 20 years. Jacob leaves, carrying the blessing of God, but leaving a fractured family in the dust. It's a messy story. but it shows that God can work through incredibly flawed people. Isaac was driven by his appetite, Esau was indifferent to spiritual things, Rebekah was manipulative, and Jacob was a liar. Yet God's plan to save the world through this family line kept moving forward. It's a reminder that God's promises don't depend on our perfection, but on his sovereignty.